Hello, welcome to another Ready Aim Roll video. This is a little bit different, and I'm going to make it quick because I can't see how much time left I've got on my phone to record. Um, yeah, I just wanted to, well, for the third time now, thank Dicebreaker and the team behind Dicebreaker for 5 years now. Um, Following the redundancies that were made across the Dicebreaker team. Um, so yeah, if you're not aware, in brief, I will put a link uh, to a article where you can read more in depth because I like, you know, it sucks. But yeah, I wanted to say my piece about Dicebreaker and what it meant to me. Um, yeah, this sucks for everyone involved. Dicebreaker for me was an inspiration, uh, especially coming out of uni. I trying to find the right words for this. I've not been made redundant, and it's fucking killing me, knowing that this has happened. Um, yeah, I finished uni in 2020, and knowing that I couldn't finish my course in the way that I'd wanted to, decided to create a YouTube channel with the help of my flatmate Roan and Sam to a slightly lesser extent. Though Sam has obviously done a lot of great editing work for the channel, edited. I think Sam at least edited the second episode of Starfinder, and actually, I think has made so far all the intros for our actual play stuff. But yeah, 2020 happened, lockdown happened, and Ron and I were basically sat in the flat going, "What the fuck are we gonna do with our time now?" Um, and sort of off the back of knowing that at least I wasn't gonna make my final major project, which was meant to be a whole practical thing where I wrote, or at least helped, in a group of people, wrote, shot, um, produced, and released at least something. Um, and in the end, it didn't get out of the planning stage because the lockdown happened and it wasn't going to be doable. So yeah, I we thought let's start a YouTube channel. Let's record some videos of us doing things. We weren't at the time. We weren't sure what we wanted to do, what the YouTube channel was going to be. And it was to begin with, and sort of still is, just a place for us, especially me, to fuck around with ideas, and build on the creative skills that I'd gained in uni, especially in terms of editing. Um, I one thing that I wanted to do more of, and still want to do more of, is editing, because it's not a skill that I really have going for me. And when we were creating Ready Game Roll, as it would be known, one of my major inspirations was Dicebreaker, um, because they at that point they'd been going nearly about a year at that point, and were sort of everything that I wanted in a YouTube channel. They had a strong community feel about them. Um, they were informative, entertaining, funny. Their podcasts were great. Their live streams were great. Obviously, occasional technical difficulties notwithstanding. Um, So they, for me, were very much a lot of what I wanted any YouTube channel that I made to be, whether it was tabletop games related or not. So yeah, like to say that there's not a little bit of what of Dicebreaker in this channel would be wrong, because in many ways, I mean, hell, I applied for Dicebreaker to be a part of the Dicebreaker video team twice, within the same year. Once after Johnny left, and then later in that same year after Loli's left. So yeah, like Dicebreaker was and probably just will continue to be a big part of my creative journey. Um, so yeah, thank you ever so much. And just I hope everyone involved with the everything that's going on with Gamer Network, not just Dicebreaker, because the whole way, like, it sucks anytime this sort of thing happens. Like, redundancies have been across Gamer Network as a company, but it's just especially Dicebreaker that's hit me the most for the reasons that I've mentioned, because it sucks, and the way I think the way IGN has handled this hasn't been great. Dicebreaker is absolutely a fucking asset to the tabletop games community, both as a news source, because you the handful of times I've recorded podcast episodes for this channel, the place I've been to get news stories to talk about was Dicebreaker. Like, for the time being, while I don't have the connections to be presenting news stories as my own, I look through mostly Dicebreaker for those stories, as well as Eurogamer. So the whole Gamer Network acquisition has been massive for me. So yeah, yeah it yeah. Thank you to everyone who has been a part of Dicebreaker over the years, and especially to the folks who most recently were part of it. I will be leaving links to the folks that have been most affected by this. Like, I know Dicebreaker has its freelance contributors and things like that, who are, like, I'm not saying they won't be affected, and I hope those folks also find their feet too. But especially the video team. Yeah, thank you for creating the content you did, and I hope that this channel, this weird fucking mess of a channel that exists right now, can hopefully maybe eventually fill that void. Like I say, links to the full story will be in the description, as well as links to you know Twitter handles and any relevant side projects that I think you should all go and support. And obviously, I don't expect this from how small we are as a channel, but if you're watching this and you have the means, and the connections to hire these people to help them, land on their feet after this shitstorm, please do so. Like, that would be great. And if anyone from the Dicebreaker team is watching this, hello. Thank you for everything. Yeah. Like I say, I cannot see what time I've got left on this video is, so it's going to be a short one. I hope the audio in this one is better than the one I recorded on my laptop. I don't know why. The audio was just awful. So this is a re-upload. I'm sorry. This video is going to do fucking awful now. But yeah, thank you. And I'm not going to say I hope you enjoyed this video, because this video wasn't fun to make. You know, my mental health is in a weird place already, hence why I'm emotional. Obviously, this is an emotional time, but I'm not directly affected, so it's dumb that I'm getting like this. But yeah, I guess it only makes sense to sign off with, I hope you have a wonderful day. Yeah. Take care of yourselves. Bye.